Best of luck. And now you can start with your presentation. So you have to speak on the topic of Indo-Nepal relations. Let's start.
Okay, sir. Very warm salutations to everyone present here. Today, I, Ekam Dhillo, is ventral to you all to investigate my research on the topic Indo-Nepal relations. India and Nepal are not only neighbors but have had long cultural, political, and religious links. Now, if I talk about these religious interconnections deeply, India and Nepal are so closely and strongly interlinked by social life and cultural tradition that nobody can ever imagine to separate them. Both the countries have made great contribution for enriching their religious and social and cultural heritage in the region. You must know that Lord Buddha, born in Nepal, left his footprints not only in South Asia but also all over the world. And even Sita, the daughter of Nepal, was married to Ram, who was the crown prince of Ayodhya in India. These two contexts are the most paramount, which creates a special space in all the hearts of Hindus all over the world. But this isn't finished yet. Even you must know that thousands of Nepalis every year they visit India at the all pilgrimage sites. The eminent one is the visit of the four dhams of India, which is a lifetime aspiration for almost all the Hindus. As you by this context you have seen that the religious, cultural and social relations of India and Nepal are really nicely intact, and they because these are the links where it comes the talk of sacred about the nationals of Nepalis as well as Indians, so nothing can go wrong with this context. And as we seen the commonality, like be it in religion, language, gods, goddesses, food or clothing system, India and Nepal share so much in common that they do not share with any third country of the world. But these all are not the problem at all. Nepal are becoming like progressively worse and worse every year, and there are really many factors that are leading the the negative influence on our relationships and the deterioration of our relationships. So the first and the most paramount factor is the China factor. So in China, Nepal saw an opportunity to be the counterpoise of India, because all every country needs a counterpoise. They can't just be friendly with one nation. But at that time when China was when Nepal was like cultivating its friendship with China, they thought that it's just progressive for their country. But since the day one, India knew something about suspicious, because China's main aim has always been this debt trap policy in economic way and this capturing policy of whole South Asia. Like China from starting has been targeting the every country in South Asia, be it Nepal, Bangladesh, Tibet, and India, Pakistan. So the list never stops here. So that's why India was having this concern from day one when China develops its relation with Nepal. And the second factor, we can say that in 2000 it started that when Indian Airlines plane was hijacked on Kathmandu Delhi route in December 2000, which also created tension and security concern for India. Even ISI activities have been usually noticed in Nepal, and ISI is using Nepal like for carrying out acts of sabotage against India. Even the some of the Nepalese, political thinkers or experts, we can say, they created a document called Eight Thorny Issues, in which they listed some eight issues that they have with India. So first was the India's illegal construction to Lakhampur barrage, which was 300 meters inside the borderline, which Nepal claimed, and India's occupation of Kalapani. Even when like the 4% additional tax on Nepalese good and denial of market access to some of the Nepalese businessmen, and that lack of provisions in Mahakali project agreement, which India actually decided to help Nepal with, and even India's unwillingness to get involved for supporting the Bhutanese refugees. they like totally India refused to help them. And the last one, the murder of Nepalese by ULFA, that United Liberation Front of Assam. Those terrorists in Assam, militants, sorry, they murdered some of the Nepalese. So these 8 issues were listed and introduced by the government to India itself, and that's why. And these are the main reasons which I just laid down are making our deteriorating our relations with Nepal, but only political and diplomatic. But still, if we see like the whole world considers Nepal and India the like most friendly and good neighbors. And like for resolving these issues, visits have been made by their prime minister, by our prime minister, like in 2014, 2008 also it was made. And many initiatives, agreements, treaties are also formed for making the problems like not go so far. And even if I talk about the current situation, Nepal's PM, the new PM, Sher Bahadur Dibwa, has is paying his third day visit from 1st April to 3rd April to inject a new momentum in bilateral ties, as it's his first bilateral coming into India, because he was appointed last year in July. And this time this bilateral talks are going to basically focus in areas of trade, investment, healthcare, borders and connectivity, and which will bring development for both the countries. And I hope that these initiatives can resolve the degradation of the relations that has been, and can lead to some betterment of the political and diplomatic relations. And I have a really positive output towards it. Thank you and have a nice day.
Very good. Very good. Worth appreciation. A good research work. Okay, keep it up. Get ready for daily such assignments from our side. Okay, bye bye.
Oh, okay, sir.
The end of the